Hi, Demi here. Now today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, as they have revealed their expansion tier pass for the membership of Nintendo Switch, and there is some confusion about it, and people are saying they're going for the money and it's a cash cow and stuff. Some of it I do agree with, but there is a lot of confusion around it, and I just want to clear it up. So let's get into the video. I have an article to read. I'm going to go over what you get in this expansion tiership, as well as my opinions on it. Anyway, let's start now. So, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership details revealed. So as you can see, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Now, there's the membership which you get online play, Super Nintendo games, as well as cloud saves, phones, all that stuff. And the expansion pack where you get Nintendo 64 games, and Animal Crossing DLC, and Sega Genesis. Nintendo recently showed off DLC content for Animal Crossing New Horizons, as well as a catalogue of classic games from Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis that will be available on Nintendo Switch. Now the game company has more details for its Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership, which include access to retro games on October 25 and the DLC on November. Here's the treat from Nintendo America. Nintendo Switch Plus expansion pack launches 10th 25. Gain access to library of Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis games, Animal Crossing New Horizons at your home paradise at no additional cost, or other benefits of Nintendo Switch Online membership. Now, a new membership includes access to the 23 Nintendo 64 games and Sega Genesis games. It will cost $49.99 a year for an individual, or $79.99 a year for family, which include up to 8 Nintendo accounts, IGN reports. Now, let's be real clear here. Is it worth it? In my honest opinion, I don't think it's worth it. Now, there are a handful of Mario games on the 64, as well as Sega Genesis games, and let's be honest, Sega Genesis games are pretty rad. However, with its lineup, it's not many games, and I just don't think it's worth it. And let's talk about the Animal Crossing DLC. I think it's cheaper just to buy the Animal Crossing DLC. Like, just buy it outright and own it. That's what I honestly think. There are some really good games in this bundle, like Mario 64, the Legend of Zelda game, the Sonic games, but all in all, I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it at this point in stage. If they add more games, then of course, it would probably be worth it, okay? If they add more games. The lineup, in my honest opinion, isn't that strong of games. It just isn't that strong. Now, I know there's gonna be people say, oh, well, the lineup is really good, Demi. You don't know what you're talking about. There's probably gonna be someone who comments that, I don't know. But I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. And the DLC, it's cheaper to just buy the DLC outright. Like, that's my honest opinion. So at the end of the day, I think this is something that you have to wait and see if they actually add more games to this expansion pass. If they add more games, that would be great. In my honest opinion, if they added GameCube games and Nintendo Wii games like Let's Go to the City for Animal Crossing and Animal Crossing GameCube, I really want those games on Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna be legit honest. As well as the Legend of Zelda games that were on the GameCube, and the Pokemon games, and Super Smash Bros. You get what I'm saying. If they added those games, then it would probably be worth it. If it had more games, it would probably be worth it, but it doesn't have more games. So, in my honest opinion, it's just not worth it. And a lot of the games they added are meh at best, and you can just get emulators for them. But as said, if they added GameCube and Wii games to the expansion pack, it would probably be worth it, let's be honest. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. I thought I'd cover this, and as well as I just want to say, you aren't forced to buy this expansion pack. It's just an extra tier for extra stuff you can get with your membership. So people saying that they're being forced to buy it, they are not being forced to buy it. But let's be honest, we're all probably going to buy it at the end of the day. Anyway, I'll see you all later. This is Demi. If you haven't yet, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. I guess. Anyway, bye.